There was a girl who only wanted a little attention from the person she cared about. But every time she waited for his call, he was already talking to her brother. Yeah, laughing and playing with him for hours while she sat there wondering why he never seemed to call her. And whenever she finally called him, he would tell her through her brother that he was already on a call, and that she should stop calling. And maybe it was silly, maybe it was just a small thing, but after a while those little moments started to hurt. So one day she decided to play a harmless little prank, just to see what he would do, just to see if he would actually care. And she told him, "I'm sorry, but I think we should break up," thinking he would laugh, realize it was a joke, and maybe ask what was wrong. And then she said she was going to delete him, but that he could always add her back, never imagining that he would actually believe every word, never imagining that one tiny joke could turn into something so much bigger. Thinking more heaven, and that one tiny joke could turn into something so much bigger, yeah. And that one tiny joke could turn into something so much bigger. The next day came, and instead of asking what happened, instead of calling her, instead of saying he missed her or wondering if she was serious, he started ignoring her. And then she heard that he was talking badly about her, saying things she never expected to hear. And suddenly the prank that was supposed to last only a moment felt like it had opened a door that could never be closed. And then came the part she never expected. He started talking about having another crush, and the girl he supposedly liked was actually one of her own friends. So she went to her friend and asked what was really happening, expecting another surprise, another heartbreak, another reason to feel like everything had fallen apart. But instead her friend made it very clear that she wanted absolutely nothing to do with him, that she didn't want to be with someone who behaved that way. And that she didn't even want him like that. And that she didn't even want him like that. The girl was standing there thinking about how one little joke had become an entire story, how she had only wanted to know whether he cared, but instead she learned things she never expected to learn. Because sometimes you make a joke thinking you already know how someone will react, and sometimes that joke shows you a side of them that you were never ready to see. And maybe the prank wasn't the best idea, maybe pretending to end something can create a mess you never meant to make. But now she knows that attention shouldn't have to be begged for, that someone who truly cares shouldn't make you feel invisible, and that sometimes the biggest plot twist isn't losing someone, it's realizing that the person you thought you knew was never quite who you imagined. And maybe that was the real ending, not a breakup, not another crush, not the rumors, not the anger, but a girl finally realizing that she deserved honesty, respect, and someone who would actually choose to talk to her instead of making her wonder where she stood. Because what started as a little prank became a lesson she would never forget.